Hi guys, it's Kristen here. I love the internet and the explosion of information it's given us right at our fingertips. It helps people to be better educated about their own health so they can be better advocates and better partners with their healthcare provider. The tricky part is learning how to navigate it. Sometimes on the internet, you'll read or hear about extreme symptoms, see some pretty gruesome pictures, and hear unique ways of treating conditions. Sometimes those treatments are downright scary. So today I'm going to give you some tips to help you learn how to filter through and sort through that information so you can take care of your own health. Number one is look for established institutions. Look for places that are big enough that they have a lot to lose if they mislead you or give you incorrect information. So good places are anything that has .gov behind the end of its website address. So the cdc.gov, nih.gov, womenshealth.gov. Those are all good sources to find factual information. Look at university or medical schools and look for their information on their website. So anything that has .edu in their address is usually a good source. Go to professional organizations. Since I work in women's health, I frequently use ACOG, which is the American Congress of Obstetricians and Gynecologists. They have information for providers as well as patients. If you are a woman and you have children, look at the American Academy of Pediatrics site, or the AAFP, which is the American Academy of Family Physicians. You could also look at a big site or a big clinic. So the Mayo Clinic or the Cleveland Clinic, again, if they gave you the wrong information, they would have a lot to lose. Number two is to look for expertise in that area and look for clear credentials. You're probably not going to talk to your bankruptcy lawyer about the motor vehicle accident that you just had, and you're probably not going to put all of your future retirement monies in the place or in the locations that your hairdresser suggested. So be cautious in reading about side effects of the IUD on the same website that talks about how to toilet train your toddler or what you're having for dinner that night. So look for clear credentials. Having an MD behind their name doesn't guarantee that it's factual information, but that does mean they've had a lot of formalized education. Okay, number three is be wary of commercial sites. They probably are trying to educate you about some kind of health condition, but remember, they're also trying to hook you. If they're selling something, whether it's a product or a service, you at least have to be aware of that. Some sites are just really good at marketing techniques and giving testimonials, but that doesn't necessarily mean this is the best treatment for the condition that you have. Number four is to look at the site. So if I'm trying to find neighborhood gifts for Christmas, or I'm trying to figure out clever, nutritious ideas to pack in my kids' school lunches when it's time to go back to school, then I want cutesy, I want clever, I want fun, I want interactive. But when I'm talking about healthcare things, I want it clear and I want it factual. I don't want it deceptive. And lots of times those types of sites are not lenient towards clever, cutesy fonts and graphics and polka dotted backgrounds. So just being aware of how the site looks is really important. Number five is to look for up-to-date information. Every big professional group or organization is going to have a team that takes care of their website, and keeping that up to date is very important. That's another clue that will help you to think that this is more of a trustworthy website. Number six is to avoid anonymous authors. If someone writes something extreme or shows you something visually graphic and it really makes an impact on you, if they can't even sign their name to it with clear credentials, then you should be wary. Number seven is to check the links. If the links on the site are not working, or it doesn't take you where you expect to go, or there's lots of other things, lots of other advertisements that flash in there that are not coordinated with what you expect to be seen, then that also should be a flag. If you would like more information on this topic, if you go to the National Institutes of Health website and do a search on how to evaluate a website, they will give you some more information that's helpful. Or the Joint Commission has created a brochure about how to evaluate a website on your own. And the Joint Commission is a very powerful group. They actually regulate and they certify all of the major healthcare systems in the United States to make sure that patient safety is a priority and that things are being done efficiently and effectively. So those are two more sites or two more resources that you can use to help you learn how to find trustworthy websites.